Hello there, fellow NPCs. I'm Carbon Scythe, and last episode we died. And I'm here to fix that. And I believe that the only thing we need to fix is to get some training in here with Chef Tanaka. And I am actually currently playing side by side a Mallory run, so I do know what is good and what is bad in some sense. So I'm actually not going to go straight forward with the training because it's not as fun. But yeah, we died in the last episode, and now we're gonna learn how to fight instead. Let's go. Go on then, hit me. First and hard. What? I don't want to hit you. Okay, that's a lie. I do want to hit you, but I don't need the drama. The blow comes out of nowhere and your head rings like a bell. I wasn't asking. I said hit me, fuckboy. So, first time around, I thought I was going with Bring the Pain. I believe it was. Probe her defenses. The entire thing with Krav Maga, according to her, at least, is that you need to full on keep on attacking. That is what you need to do. But I never liked her attitude, so this time we're going with fuck this. Because this is gonna bring more personality to the game, in my opinion. Let's hope that works. I'm not going to hit you, but fuck if I'm not tempted. Scared of a woman half your weight? No, just not interested in your bullshit. I just wanted to work out, not be a shoe toy. And this is what I liked about her. She did not mean to be an asshole, but she just assumes that is how you're supposed to act. So she backs off and we can start over. I like that. That's why I chose fuck this. As your angry words echo in your own ears, Tanaka's expression unexpectedly softens. Because I wanted only to honor your mother by giving a gift to her son. Perhaps I could have handled it better. A gift? To build upon what you already know. It is all I know how to teach, unless you learn to cook. I could use a more practical workout than stretches weights in a heavy bag. At the same time, she really seems to enjoy hurting me. Broader skill set is never a bad thing. Not interested, that is where I fucked up, I believe. I haven't played the full game, so I don't know. And also, I don't use guides. But I believe that's the reason. My brain says I should jump at the chance, but my body tells me it's a trap. The corner of the chef's mouth curls mockingly. And there it is. Proof that you can be trained. Tomorrow morning, then. Several minutes later. The trip has been brutal. My shitty son for just wanting it to end. And I will now continue the game. We will not see the entire thing. I will just cut back to where we were when we got killed. So I will see you guys real soon. And we're back into the journal updates. As I believe, obviously, something is going to be changed here. Since we made a few different things. Well, no, not a few different things, one different thing. I have tried to make the exact same response as I did for my original save, so that the game still goes in the direction I wanted it to from the beginning. But there should be one different thing now that I'm taking lessons from Chef Tanaka. While it's been professional, I can tell she gets a rise out of teasing Jay and Mallory with their visits. My interview with Inspector Stewart and on Mom and Dad's crash was short and frustrating. He knows more than he's saying and hoped I could identify a man I might have seen in Sicily. He showed me grainy photos of some bald guy taken from a distance, but it wasn't anyone I recognized. At this point, all we can do is wait and hope he can piece that puzzle together. Here we go. My morning sparring with Chef Tanaka has been worth every ache and bruise. Like a blade, the body needs to be honed, and we both needed this to sharpen back up. Fortunately, she is a great instructor and quickly pointed out the worst holes in my defense. Okay, I also get the best of her occasionally, which has earned both her respect and her wrath. I got so used to her correction, I sometimes hear her voice like a weird shoulder angel. Really? Chef Tanaka is Battle Angel Alita. I mean, that's a great manga. I haven't seen the anime. I think there's an anime of it. The live action movie, however, sucked ass. But the original manga was sublime, absolutely great. And also, I used to listen to System of a Down when I was reading that. So, for like 6 months afterwards, whenever I was listening to System of a Down when I was walking home from work and things like that, I could see these amazing battle scenes of Battle Angel Alita just in my fantasy. Things that never happened in the manga, but that's a thing that my brain does. I guess it's not that uncommon, honestly. But when you hear a piece of music and you know the song and you know where the beat goes, you get your own personal music video looping in your brain, you know? And I was doing that with Battle Angel Alita to System of a Down. Fucking amazing. Yeah, it was absolutely great. That just means her method is working, fuckboy. The chef's affinity for teaching has met its match with my kitchen skills, however. Cooking may be a talent I will never master, but damn if I can't have fun trying. Where's the sure sauce? Strangely, Tanaka never loses her cool with me in the kitchen. Burk. She seems quietly happy to have company while she works, even if it is mine. While it feels good to have a purpose, my selfish mind still often drifts back to Aspen. And I miss the people. Oh, right. Now the rest of it. So I will see you guys in a moment. Or not. I was just pressing, tab to skip all the scenes I've already seen. And suddenly, they show me a scene I haven't seen before. Things that the skip method shouldn't be doing. Let's double check that, honestly. Settings. Unseen text. Skip enabled, unseen text. Oh, I see. There we go. It does skip unseen text, but it doesn't skip after choices. It doesn't skip after transitions. It skips unseen text, though. There we go. I never took a proper look at this. I just assumed it would be scene only text. So yeah, but now that's fixed. So let's return. As we wrap things up here, I know it will be hard saying goodbye to Oliver, Bianca, and even Rinko. Well, speak of the devil. I'll be ready at 7:30, Kurt-san. Warmed up already. Gym in 15 minutes, and bring anything necessary to impress me with this fictional dexterity. Blah. Necessary to impress me with this fictional dexterity trick of yours. Not gonna happen unless we're playing for the same stakes. And what is that supposed to mean? Oh boy, I hope Bianca sucked up at the fruit stand. Are we really gonna play Fruit Ninja? Is that what you're telling me? 12 minutes later. What's this all about? You're early. Excellent. Today is graduation day. Can we not? And say we did? It's been a long day. The fact that you're arrived in workout clothes tells me you already know the answer to that. Alright, let's do this. Anxious to wrap this up, you settle into a sparring stance and face up with your unconventional sensei. While it takes years to master what I've taught you, you're already far more well-rounded now. Remember to always play to your... You jab at her mid-sentence, which she deflects with a gleam of approval in her eye. Strengths. So you're saying all of this was for nothing? Tanaka's kick comes out of nowhere and without thinking you easily block it. That was not nothing. I would have landed easily just 2 weeks ago. I guess you're right. You know what to do, fuckboy. Press your attack. I don't actually know what to do. I know what Krav Maga is supposed to do, according to Tanaka. Heeding her words, you slide into her personal space, mindful of her trademark legwork. I'm actually going to save here, just in case. And we're also gonna name this new main. Here we go. Just in case. Now, press your attack. Heeding her words, you slide into her personal space, mindful of her trademark legwork. As you expected, she drops to the mat and attempts to scissor your leg. Not today, Satan! Oh, that's gonna be painful! Dancing to the side, she can only look up in horror as you fall across her body to pin her. Body fucking slam. Ugh. So, up for round 2. A visibly embarrassed Tanaka regards you warily. Helping her up, you bow to her, which she returns without irony. I'm afraid today is mostly about farewells, Kurt. But that's still a few weeks away. A few weeks for you. A few days for me. I'm breaking ground on a new restaurant in Seoul. Oh, South Korea. Is it Seoul? Because that's how it's spelled, but I believe I heard it being pronounced Seoul. Seoul? Seoul? No. Oh, but I thought... Kurt, I was not kind to you when you arrived. For that, I'm sorry. You've proven to be a quick to learn. And you've been good company. If I didn't know better, I'd say what you're describing is a friend. Yes, a Tomodachi. I did not want to depart without setting things right. I'd be lying if I'd say you didn't still terrify me. But I'm grateful for everything. I will make sure to find you and say farewell before I fly out. It has been my honor, Kurt-san. The following evening. Yes, now we're back. So let's flash past it all. Boo. Now. Here we go. There is not a lot of room to maneuver here. I won't be able to stall him for footwork. He steps into a thrust, forcing you to dodge. Rinko's lesson pay off, and you effortlessly dodge anticipated reversal. Suddenly you see a flash of red out of the corner of your eye as Jay sneaks toward Mallory. You're a wanted man. You'll never get off the island. Yeah, I must have hit my head. At the sound of Mallory's voice, the man turns his head slightly to check his mark. This is the closest thing to an opening I'm going to get. This is where I fucked up last time, so... Realizing his mark is on the verge of escape, he turns and begins advancing towards the women. You thrust your forward to put yourself between them, but don't see his jab until it's too late. What? No! Okay, something did happen. Something is different there. What was I thinking? You nearly black out from the pain as you twist the blade slightly in an attempt to withdraw it, but please don't die this time. I can see it in his eye. He thinks he's won. What would Rinko say? I'd say he gave you a knife, fuckboy. Go on offense. You can let go, kid. I'll do them quick. They won't feel a thing. Throw a punch! Something in you snaps, and you lash out savagely in a sudden white-hot rage. While he's reeling from your explosive punch, you hyperextend his elbow and apply all of your strength. Oh ho 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 ho! Ah, fuck! Rendering unconscious, finish him. Obviously, I'm gonna have to save here because I'm not doing the same mistake twice. And 1. But getting him to the police and having him exposed to all of Polygene would be great. Not Polygene, Pricers would be great. Let's see if that works. With some distance open up and your opponent seriously injured, you go on the offensive. Without conscious thought, you pull a knife from your torso, which is honestly a really stupid idea to do, because that blade being inside of you is what's keeping you from bleeding out right now, because it is a fucking blockade. It cuts through your veins, but it's also cutting your being a plug on your veins, so your blood can't just go, you know. So don't pull out knives, but you know, this is a very specific situation. In spite of your open wound, your mind is focused and your body hums with furious energy. Killed mom and dad. And it would have killed every last one of us. But I'm the killer. I won't let him turn me into one. Kurt! With adrenaline-fueled time dilation, his inevitable attack seems almost unfairly slow. Angel of Mercy, spare the life of the man who killed your family. Ducking easily under his left hook, you bring the hilt of his knife down on his head viciously. The inner fire that kept you upright fades, and you collapse to your knees as darkness closes in. Right, David. There was only one choice. As consciousness fade, the hovering faces of the woman you saved is a comforting vision. Listen to my voice, Kurt. The medics are on their way. No! Keep your eyes open, Kurt! Oh my god, it's losing so much blood! Hold this against the wound. Keep pressure on it. Hey, wake up, Kurt! Ah! Don't you fucking leave me all alone. Make a manual save now. I'm actually gonna put it here. Your game was also saved to page 99, slot 8. Complete chapter 7. Curtain call. Curtain call! Ooh! It could have gone better, I guess. Maybe if we killed him straight out. But no. I still have the blade in my gut. So if we actually attacked her right away, like I did in the original run, and take lessons from her, that might be enough to actually get out of this unharmed, perhaps? In between some in Limbo. Such a cute little place. Somewhere in the darkness are your unconscious mind. Your mother's voice beckons warmly. Kurt. Each fleeting note brings you one step closer to the place where recollection and awareness collide. Kurt? After a time you arrive at the painful memory of the last time you saw your parents alive in Sicily. Sarah looks across the cantina table at you with a hint of worry in her eyes. Sorry, Mom. I guess I still just can't believe you guys are actually here. It's not like we didn't give you a heads up. Even so. I mean, I haven't seen either of you for 5 years. Your mother and father exchange a knowing glance. Well, it hasn't been quite that long for us, Kurt. What do you mean by that? You remember last year when you got sick in Tanzania and you wound up in the hospital? Yeah, but how did you find out about that? We were at your bedside until you regained consciousness. You were there? And David knew? He was a good friend to you, son. He only did what he thought was right. But why didn't you stay? I would have given anything to see you again. James ponders a moment before answering. Then you shouldn't have left, dumbass. Son, all parents dread the day they have to push their children out of the nest. But damn, if you didn't just leap out of it all by yourself. Kurt, James felt there was a road ahead of you that you needed to walk on your own. And when I see the man you become, I know in my heart he was right. But I didn't have some freaking metaphorical road to walk. I had a messed up situation I had to get some distance from. You feel a flash of irritation at the wry chuckles your comment elicits from your parents. Did I say something funny? Not intentionally. It's just that children are always so quick to underestimate their parents. How did I underestimate you? We know why you left, son. We always knew. What? So, why are we remembering this now? Or is because it did say remember. So, he knew that his parents knew that he was in love with Jay. But that is not a traumatic experience, so why did he forget about it? Or is this simply him being in limbo, defending everything for himself? Because I always had an inkling of an idea that his parents did know why he was running away. Otherwise, if they didn't know why, they would try harder at getting him back home. You and Jay were so close at first. We knew what was happening before you did. But all this time you knew? And you didn't do anything about it? Why didn't you... Do what, Kurt? Send you both to therapy? Force you to not love each other? That was your road, Kurt. We couldn't travel it for you. She trades an adoring glance with James, and you find yourself in awe of the depth of their connection. Are you telling me you're okay with it? You don't think there's something wrong with me? Well, at first we figured it was a garden variety puppy love, just a phrase you'd outgrow. But the more we watched the two of you, the more your love reminded us, well, us. You stare in abject shock at the parents whose judgment you've spent a decade avoiding. A decade? Yeah. Well, that's an ancient history now anyway. It is nothing like you, Mom. What is that supposed to mean? In fairness, your mom's a unicorn. If you ever find a woman like her, shoot your shot. Well, damn. As much as I love my daughter, I'd have a hard time deciding which one to root for. James, please. Chuckling at Sarah's indignant outburst, your father produced a small jewelry box. The day Jay and I went shopping for your mother's wedding band, she picked one too. Got the whole shop's attention when she declared she would propose to her with it someday. Really now? Oh God, I melt inside every time I hear this story. You two were so freaking adorable. Anyway, I found myself in the same shop the next day and ended up buying it. I told myself it was a backup in case your mother didn't like the first one I picked. What the hell is happening right now? Are you giving it to me? Son, you're both matured beyond making impulsive choices and disregarding consequences. Jay still needs you, Kurt. Now more than ever. I know she never stopped loving you. Love can have a mind of its own, but it will adapt if you're patient and put in the effort. Find a way to be there for her, and if you give her a chance, I know she'll be there for you. Kurt, what your father is trying to tell you is that we love both of you so very much. We would never judge how the two of you decide to love each other. That has always been up to the two of you. ECG now reads 81 beats per minute, normal sinus rhythm. This is good. So you're a doctor now? Of course not. I memorized clinical ECG interpretations this morning. Because of course you did. Listen, his breathing just became erratic. Amanda and Mallory. I see theta waves. Alpha now is becoming lucid. I think he's awake. This is what I just said. No discernible erection, however. Unfortunate. Oh, thank God, Kurt, you had us all so worried. Get the doctor now. No, go get Jay. But Jay will return from the restroom shortly. Go! That was the end of chapter 7. Mallory places great trust in you. Mallory considers you an assignment. Yeah. Wow, only missing 2 points here. Jay believes in your body and soul. Jay has fallen back in love with you, and we're missing 5 points here. Dude, it's almost a perfect score here. 72, yes, okay. No, wait. Actually, I want to read the summary here. Chef Tanaka informed you that she is leaving Tunalu soon to open a new restaurant in Korea. You overheard the assassin confess that she also killed Mallory's adoptive father. You acted in self-defense and subdued the man who murdered your mother and father. You saved your sister and Mallory from certain death, but were seriously wounded in the process. Yeah, so it seems you can avoid this. I'm assuming it's if you do fight Tanaka right off the bat, no bars held, and also take training from her. Conflicts of interest. This is the last chapter. Tunalu General Hospital, Tunalu Harbor. And as much as it sucks to say, I am going to cut off the episode here. Does it get any better than cutting it off at a chapter cutoff? You know, we didn't get to do a whole lot today because I was just catching up with everything that has happened. But yeah, now we're back on track, and yeah, I guess we're going to have to propose to Jay sometime soon. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Joseph for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye everyone.